Hi, it's Natalie here, and today I wanted to share with you why now is the perfect time to focus on your personal growth. You see, as many of us adapt to working remotely, spending more time alone, feeling concerned about personal finances or our health, and even more, it's easy to feel unmotivated and unfocused. So, not only are we missing a lack of our normal routine, but we're also being bombarded by constant information overload through the mainstream media and through social media. Now, in these abnormal times, it is normal to just want to shut down and to find unhealthy ways to cope with this new and confusing reality. However, as we continue to adjust in the coming weeks, it's important that we take the steps to regain a healthy balance in our lives. In fact, I believe that with the right mindset and the right tools, we can begin to see this period of chaos as an opportunity to turn inward and to focus on our personal growth. So, if you'd like to use this time as a chance to connect with yourself, well, here are my top reasons why now is the perfect time to focus on your personal growth. Okay, so number one is embrace it. There's just something about a disruption to the norm or being faced with uncertainty that creates a new space for us to reflect on our lives and where we're headed. Being challenged really forces us to see things from a completely new perspective. And trust me, that's usually a really good thing. Now, what you may not realize at first is that when you are focused to think and behave in a new way, the doors of opportunity become instantly unlocked. You just have to be willing to walk through those doors to truly embrace and surrender to the unexpected. Surrendering to the what ifs and the unknowns in life is one of the first steps to unlocking your personal power. You see, personal development is based on growth and embracing change. So embracing the new normal, whatever that may be for you, is exactly where you've got to start. So when you are willing to embrace it, you will have a better understanding of how to continue your personal growth journey towards your highest good. So take this time as an opportunity to go after the things that you've been putting on the back burner or the things that have only appeared in your wildest dreams. Now, there's no better time than now to embrace all that you are capable of and worthy of. So take the time each day to get quiet. Do something like meditation, journaling, or go for a walk out in nature and in the sunshine. Whatever allows you to tap into your intuition and find out what's really important to you and how you can achieve it. Okay, so number two is to take control. Again, it is totally normal and natural to look to unhealthy ways to cope with the stresses of everyday life. That's why it's so important right now to take a step back and try to view this time period from a new and more mindful perspective. Look at it as an opportunity for personal development. However, in order to shift your perspective and your behaviors to a growth mindset, it's important to recognize the behaviors that may have been keeping you stuck. All the excuses that we give to ourselves. And trust me, I get it. Right now, it's even easier to make excuses in every area of our life. So whether it's for why we should have that extra glass of wine, or reasons to put off a new project, or just, a reason to skip a workout, the list goes on. But when we're able to identify these habits, we can begin to overcome them and replace them with new, more empowering actions. So, have you been making excuses lately? Is there a specific area that you'd like to grow in with your finances, your relationships, your health, or your spirituality? Remember, times of chaos allow room for growth. So if you've been holding back on something or making excuses, now is the perfect time to get back in control and to make a change. All right, number three is to listen to your vibration. Now, people around the world are suffering right now, which impacts many of us on a very deep level. Feeling helpless or sad is completely normal in these times, but it is important to keep an eye on how much negative energy we're consuming on a daily basis. Now, some simple ways to avoid this empathy burnout is to make sure that you're finding ways to help those around you. So whether it's calling a friend and checking in on them, picking up groceries for someone, or offering your time or your resources to help someone less fortunate. These acts of kindness will help you feel like you're really doing your part. You could limit your mainstream media and social media exposure. Set a specific time each day, or take some days completely off, and don't consume all of those news updates. Now, if we're not careful, this negative information can really make us feel incredibly negative and upset. And I know that I feel this myself. I've really had to limit my time on social media. It just doesn't seem to be the friendly place that it used to be. Now, you could also use your self-care practice and toolkit on a regular basis. Now, you can raise your vibration in so many different ways. You just have to find what works for you. Now, personally, I like meditating. I definitely go walking outside with my dog Bella, talking to friends on the phone, cooking. I do little Zoom dinner dates, where I'm eating my meal and they're eating their meal at their place and we're talking over Zoom. Anything that I can do to keep my energy high. Now remember, as we move into a new reality, you can still feel empathy and concern for others during this time without feeling guilty about your own growth. So do what you can for others, but do make an effort to check in with yourself and make sure that you're vibrating and growing too. Well, I hope these tips help you think of this time period in a different light and motivated you to get started or to continue with your personal growth. Now, before I go, I would love to hear from you. Please comment below if you have any other tips, suggestions, or ideas that can help the community expand their self-growth. And don't forget to subscribe to the Mind Movies YouTube channel for more videos on personal growth and the law of attraction. My name is Natalie Ledwell. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.